Hi, I'm Nori.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Wennely.
And we're
3QUENCY.
And we're here at
Front Row Live.
What's up, guys? Rob here, Front Row Live Entertainment. I am reunited with 3QUENCY, and I'm so excited you guys are back in LA.
We're happy to be back. We're happy to be back.
I had such a good time with you guys at the junket. It just felt so quick. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that now we got some time together.
Definitely.
You know, now that the show aired, everything's been announced. What has that been like for you guys?
Ooh.
I felt that weight.
Listen, it's been such a relief. Like
Yeah.
we were holding it in for so long, and there were so many people that we loved that we couldn't tell, that were like, "What were you doing? Why were you MIA? Like, what's going on?" And then the show comes out, they see the first couple episodes, and they're like, "All right, did you win?" And we're like,
I don't know.
Can't
I
say
don't know.
anything.
So it's just
I was
out
lying the whole time. I
Yeah.
was lying the whole freaking time. I think the only person that knew was like my mom and my brother.
Yeah.
But other than that, my whole family would ask, like, because some of them have my location.
Oh,
So the
man.
last location that they had was me in Europe, and then I turned off my phone.
Yeah.
So they were like, they texted my mom, "Is she alive? Is she okay? Is she mad at me?" I'm like, "You guys, I'm working." So she was like, "She's fine. She's just working." And then I get back home, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know."
Yikes. Is this the first time that you went out of the country or out of the state, like out of the country? You're all from the U.S.
Yeah.
But was this the first time?
I
Yeah, that was my first
flew
time.
out of the country.
Okay.
I had been out of the country before, within the vicinity of the like borders of the states.
Yeah.
But I had never flown overseas ever, so
Man.
that was terrifying.
That
Y'all
was
were
a
on your
first for
own.
me. Yeah, that was a first for me. I had never been that far away from home
Mm-hmm.
before, so it was definitely a little scary. Not gonna lie, but it was fun. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
We'd also never lived on our own,
Yes.
so
yeah.
we
Wow.
all were like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's our mothers?"
Yeah, I think I had just a little bit of experience with like living alone because I went to college for like about like 2 or 3 years, and so I kind of had a little independence, and I
Yeah.
kind of knew what to do a little bit. But all the way across the ocean, no,
With no phone.
Where's my mom?
Yikes.
Where's Kenny? Where's
Yikes.
TT? Like,
Yeah.
where's my family? Like, I'm gonna lose it.
See, this is why you guys keep indulging in cookies.
Yes.
There's no control.
And we don't know how to cook. That was another thing.
Yeah.
We found that out when we were like talking
In
in
the
the booths.
booths.
I was like, "Can y'all cook? Because we're about to move in. Like, who can cook? Because I can't cook."
And we were
Nobody.
He was like, "I can't cook."
Dang.
And Winnie was like, "I can make rice in a rice cooker."
I can make rice and some beans. I think that's it.
That
Mommy's
was it.
teaching me how to make ribs, but we're starting slowly. Some
Yeah.
scrambled eggs.
So y'all really need to make it because you need a chef at all
yeah,
times.
like,
Please.
Yes.
We are on our apps ordering food
Oh man.
every day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally,
Wow.
first of all, I'm a hazard in the kitchen. It's not just like, oh, she shouldn't cook. It doesn't taste good. It's not about the taste. I will burn the house down.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I have dropped entire trays of oil into like everything is.
Everything.
I will pour cold
no.
marinara in a hot pan. Like
Yeah.
I'm not.
Foil in the microwave.
Yes, like I don't, and it's weird because I'm logical with everything else. I'm logical with everything else. Cooking does not.
Man.
Just-
That is
doesn't work.
something that the ancestors did not pass down.
And
Yeah,
for
no.
some reason,
I don't
my
have
hair always gets in
In
the
the food.
ingredients.
Extra flavor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right?
a little extra sprinkle of Wennely, but
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
that's not good.
And you know what? We always ask each other too, like when we do go out and get food, and then like we warm it up. We're like, "Can we put this in a microwave, or should we put this in the oven?
this
How do you
microwave
work the
safe
air
container?"
fryer?" Like we have so many questions.
You
Like,
look at
we
the
have-
bottom, see if it's microwave safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we don't
Yes.
have a clue. We don't have a clue.
And half the time we're risking it anyways. We're like,
Right? We're just like,
boop.
Man. So the most challenging thing in life is figuring
Cooking.
out. Yeah.
for sure.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yikes! As far as like getting on the show, like I'm curious, like the casting process. Like, was this something that you guys were actively looking to do, or was this something that someone reached out to you and said, you know, I like your voice, I like your performance?
It was different for each of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
I auditioned for another show maybe like 2 years ago, and the same casting director hit me up through Instagram and was like, "Hey, I have a really good opportunity for you to fly out to here and do a show." And he was like, "Are you interested?" I'm like, "You know what? And he kind of explained it to me. He was like, you know, it's sight unseen. It's kind of like Love is Blind, but like the musical version. And I was like,
a musical.
I was like, you know what? After he explained it to me, I'm like, okay, it sounds kind of cool. I talked to my mom, and she was like, I think you should go for it, because we always say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I was like, let's go for it. Yeah. And, you know,
Nice.
it ended really well. But yeah, and then I flew out to LA to audition, and then after that is when they flew me out to the actual show. And yeah.
So for me, my
Para
mí,
Oh.
para mí, my grandmother had passed back maybe like a year and a half prior before doing the show. And she had this really, really rare disease called CJD, which is Creutzfeldt-Jacobs disease. And there's no cure. Happens out of nowhere. It's super quick. But my grandma was like the woman who raised me and like literally birthed me. So she was a lot of my inspiration musically, just as much personally. And her favorite artist growing up was Diana Ross and the Supremes. Wow. And she loved a girl group, loved a girl group. So when the casting director had called me, she was like, hey girl, I know you're done with the whole reality circuit and that you don't want to do it anymore, because I had done The Voice and Idol, and I was like, I'm not doing it. And she was like, but this one, there's no deal. You're not stuck in anything at the end. Like, it's really just like, if it works, it works. And you build a group. And I was like, I build a what? She was like, yeah. You go in and you build a group, like sight unseen. And then all of a sudden, my TV starts going to-doom and turning on. And I was like, girl, I don't know if this is you telling me to do it
Oh
or
my
what.
goodness.
But I literally was like, all right, let's just see what happens. And for the next couple weeks leading up to me leaving for the show, my TV just kept turning on Netflix. When it wouldn't even be
Grandma
plugged
was
in.
making sure.
It would not even be
Oh my
plugged in.
gosh.
And I was like, what is going on?
It was still in the box.
Literally in the box. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
what's going on? So
Wild.
that was my whole reason for going, because I'm like, cool, I can talk about her disease. I can raise awareness. They didn't end up using any of it, which is fine, because I got a group, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But that was literally the whole purpose of me going. I was like, I'm just going to try to raise awareness for the disease, and if I get a group out of it, even better.
Yeah.
But like the whole point of me going on the show was really just to honor her.
Wow. You're doing it.
Hey.
And you're doing it
definitely.
in a
We're
big
here.
way.
So for me, I was in college at the time, and I just kind of took like a gap year, because I was like, I think I want to sing. This isn't working. This is stressing me out more than it's giving me peace. The only thing that's giving me peace right now is the headphones that I'm wearing, the sunset light, and listening to music in this mirror and acting like I'm performing. So I was like, okay, cool. You need to lean into that. Yeah. Didn't tell my family anything. I was just like, I want to come back home and I'll just do school online. Didn't.
Lied.
Didn't do that. And I called my advisor and I was like, yeah, I just want to be a star, and this shit is just not working. Like, I'll come back if anything. And she was like, okay, cool. Like, I trust you. Do your thing. So when I got back home, I was like, okay, how can I make this work? And I was like, okay, I did used to do musicals. I do like being on stage. I do like being in front of a camera. I could see myself doing some acting, because I have done it. Not on that type of scale, but like, you know, musicals and little shows like that. So I was like, okay, cool. And so I downloaded this app. I did my research, and I was like, okay, this is the best app to use for this. So I ended up downloading that, and then I was just applying to everything. Like, I was applying to everything, and nobody was saying nothing back. But I was just applying. It didn't matter if it was a lead role, if it was extra, if it was commercial, musical. I was just applying to everything. Literally, if it was like within a 4-hour drive, I didn't care. Like, I was applying to everything, and nobody ever said anything. And so one day I just got real fed up, and I prayed, and I was crying. And I was like, I thought it was in sync. Like, I thought I was supposed to be doing this. Like, you know, I felt led. What's happening? Like, what is going on? Like, where are the results? I got to tell these people something, because I kind of didn't, you know, tell them that I quit school for a second.
Oh, my goodness.
And so I'm like, I was praying, and then I woke up the next morning, and the first notification that popped up on my phone was from the casting call app. And I'm like, oh, somebody said something. That's crazy. So I'm like, okay, let me just see. And I went on there, and I clicked on it. And shout out to Courtney Rhodes. She sent the opportunity to me. And she was like, you know, I know that, you know, you feel like you don't have that much experience, because I just started posting covers and stuff. So, like, she was like, just go for it. She was like, I feel like you're a star. Like, you should do it. And so I did it. And I told my family last minute. And then now we're here. I dipped, and now we're here.
That's awesome.
So what a great way to quit school for a second and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it, you know? It wasn't in vain. You know, it ended up working out. And then I think back on it now, and I'm like, I wouldn't have been able to be in school anyway because they didn't let us have our phones.
Yeah.
Couldn't have our computers. How was I gonna do my work?
Yeah. See, that would have been your excuse.
Yeah.
I'm under extremely strict contract. I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't show up.
I can't show up. Sorry.
Can't show up. Can't do my work. Can't do anything actually. But what y'all can do is send me the refund check.
Woo! Still waiting.
Still waiting. Pending actively.
It's cool how, you know, everyone has like their individual stories of how this kind of happened. Some, you know, from the other groups as well. It's like some were actively looking for it, some weren't, some didn't even think about it. And it's cool that it brought you all together. How did it allow you to get to know yourselves as artists, you know, get to know your voices, get to know who you are like on that stage? What was that process like for each and every one of you?
I think for me it was a like delightful surprise because up until this point in my life, I've been a solo artist and I had, you know, signed my label deals and I had done Club Mickey Mouse and Trolls and I had all of these moments where I was like, okay, I'm starting to, you know, get these touch points on the journey on which I'm trying to go. But the one thing that I had never done was be in a group. So I was like, okay, if it works out, it could be kind of nice. So, you know, so it was something that kind of just naturally fell into my lap, and I think I got to learn who I am in a group versus who I am as a solo artist. Two things can also still exist at the same time, and that was also something I had to learn. Like, and I think even between all of us, like, we all have different inspirations musically. Even though there's, you know, similarities between us, there's also, you know, the things that make us unique and the things that make us different, and seeing how we can pull those things together and make something that is like blended and beautiful. And that like learning process was really, really exciting, and I think the show really opened the doors up for that.
I think for me, it was kind of just a piggyback of what Bree said. It was a big learning experience for me, but in such a good way. Whereas I've been part of a band, a Latin band, for like 5 years, so I kind of knew what it was like to be with a band and, you know, how it functions and all that stuff. But when it came to like me internally, I never thought that I could push myself to the extent that I did when I was on that show. Like, it was countless nights, sleepless nights, and rehearsal after rehearsal and singing to the point where we were all hoarse, but we kept going. And you guys, I mean, if we wouldn't have said it, you guys probably wouldn't have noticed, but we were very hoarse to the point where we couldn't even sing anymore.
I had hives.
Yeah.
From here all the way up my neck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I was breaking out in hives. I was throwing up.
She sprained
I
her
rolled my
ankle.
I pulled my back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They showed none of it.
Yeah, it was a
Man.
lot.
We
It was a
were
lot.
going through it.
So
Wow.
I think it's that portion of it is that we the drive. We worked ourselves so hard to like, we just wanted to elevate each time. And we were like, so how are we going to do it next time to make it elevate even more? And we pushed ourselves. And I feel like you can also see that on the show, how we just progressively got, you know, more elevated and a little bit more better and more creative with our sets and our wardrobe and all that stuff. But all of that took drive, and it took time, and it took dedication and commitment. And I feel like that's what we all did.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like for me, it's similar to their answers, similar to both of their answers, but this entire experience, I just had a lot of firsts. So I was literally playing catch up the whole time. So I'm like, oh, wait, we got to do that too? Okay, what's that? Okay, so how do you think I should do that? Oh, bet. Okay, so let me write that down. Like, I was literally like, even though I had technically took a gap year from school, it was like I was back in school, like trying to learn everything because I was really trying to catch up. And like they said, we were trying to elevate every single performance. And I was, like I said, I was trying. I was putting, I was giving it my 110%. If that meant, you know, that I was hoarse that day, if we only got 2 hours of sleep, if we didn't get any sleep, if we did we eat today? Like, it was so much happening. It was so much going on. But like I said, I feel like our friendship and our relationship is what really kept us together ultimately, in the chemistry. Yeah, like, because we were there for each other. Like, we were all like going through it, and we were all just like, okay, well, let's just go to sleep together and take a nap.
You close your eyes and then it's like back on.
Yeah, it's back
An hour
on.
later,
Yeah.
alarm clock's going off, and you're like,
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's go.
Definitely, but like I said, I think the craziest moment for me was just noticing, like Winnie said, like, I didn't know that I could go that hard because I was just in my mirror. Like, these are all of the things that I'm envisioning. Like, and so to show up on set every day, to show up and do hair and makeup, and to be on stage, I was literally living my dreams. Literally, like I was just a couple of months ago, I had anxiety about even posting singing covers, and now I'm here on stage. And then I meet these two, like, you know what I mean? So now I have sisters for life that actually want to do the things that I want to do. So it was just so much going on at the same time, but we're so blessed, and I was just so grateful for everything.
I think that's the thing too, is that we went through so much, but without having each other, I don't know how we would have gotten through it. Like it was just a lot, but it is nice to have people that you can count on. So that's why I'm really blessed that we have the connection that we do, where, you know, if one's at 20%, they got the rest of it. If, you know, it's and vice versa.
That showed when we were watching the show, because it just felt like you guys have been established for a long time. You've been a group for a long time. You've experienced tour. You've experienced everything. So like
it was 4 weeks.
But it didn't seem like you just met. You know, like
it was crazy.
It was intense, and that's what really put you guys on top, because from the beginning till even today, like you're still being students, you're still doing whatever it takes.
And something I just want to add real quick, because it just popped up in my head. Like, do y'all remember the scene when we were rehearsing for Bad Guy, and I was hoarse and I was nervous? And there's a scene where you just see me standing like this, and Winnie is like, he's okay. Oh,
yeah.
And then you see Bree coming up with like the tissues. Like, that goes back to like what Winnie was saying and like what we were saying. Like, if somebody, I was at 0.
Yeah.
0.1.
Yeah.
Like,
We had
half of the
50-50
time.
split.
And they had to split it, you know what I'm saying, in that moment until I could really get it together. And then, of course, like, you guys don't see as much of, you know, what happens and, you know, everything that goes on. But we really had each other's back, and they definitely had mine. Like, they were literally my saving grace for real.
Yeah.
Like,
even the bathroom. There was one point where she was getting upset in a vocal lesson.
Yes.
And I could tell. And I was
didn't
like,
put
okay,
it in there.
we
Thank
got
y'all
like
for not
20
putting it in there.
seconds. So I looked at her, dead in the eyes, and I was like, I really got to, thank you. Sorry. I was like, I really got to go to the bathroom. Do you have to go to the bathroom? And
Yeah.
she's like, I guess
I was
we
like,
could go to
let's
the bathroom.
go to the bathroom.
We're all running
We're
to the
going to the
bathroom.
bathroom.
I'm like,
See, look at
what's
that.
wrong? Like, we're trying to, like, we made sure to take care of each other while we were there, because one, nobody else is going to know our dynamic like we know our dynamic.
Yeah.
we're out there, no family, no
No
nothing.
family, no phones.
All we had
like,
was each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we used it.
You used it.
And we
You
still
definitely
use it
did.
to this day.
Yeah, you guys came in. Yeah, I was just like, this is why. The whole time you've been here this morning, I'm just like, this is why. Brianna, for you, like, what was it about your makeup, like the frequency? How did that kind of start for you?
So I was signed to LA Reid back at HITCO in
right.
like 2018 to 2020. And while I was there, you know, he was like, what's the deal? What are you looking for in your career? I was like, I want to be legend. Like, I want to do what the greats do.
Yeah.
And he was like, bet. How are we going to get you there? So, you know, we started artist development. And while I was in the thick of it, you know, I was exploring different things. And I was like, I need my thing that if somebody does it, they know it's me. And I didn't want to feel restricted to like clothing or hair, because I like to switch those things up. So I started exploring with like makeup or accessories and different things. And I have a huge love of like Marvel superheroes and just superheroes in general. And all of my favorite artists, like Michael Jackson, Beyonce, like, they're superheroes to me. They saved my life in countless ways. Well, I guess they made me realize like I could save myself through the music. Like there was a pull there and an understanding, and I've always just wanted to be that for the next generation. Like, I've wanted to give that back.
Yeah.
And so I just started working on different superhero masks. And one day I was doing like the comic book sleep Z's out of my eyeliner, and I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. It kind of looks like an audio wave. And then I was like, an audio wave superhero mask. That's it. Like, I had spent so much time in research. Like, I was even looking through like old like Prince references when he was doing masks, and Bowie, and I even looked through like actual books on like tribal masks and different things to make sure I wasn't overstepping, because you know there's a lot of things with paint and different things. So I was like, I had to do all my research before I actually settled on something. But this was the final project, and it literally happened maybe like 3-4 months after I had parted ways with the label. Like, I just like bunkered down, started doing it with wires, then I tried it with makeup. Like, I was doing a million different things. And then I just,
And then this is it.
Yeah, and
like-
I haven't taken it off.
I woke up like this.
Man, I was gonna say that's the first thing we noticed when she stepped up on that
Yeah.
stage. I was like, oh my God, what is that? I want it. Can we do it?
Yes, yes.
No, it's
They didn't include that, but
Yeah.
that was the first thing. We were like,
what is that? We love that.
like we were going crazy.
Yeah.
That's
We were
awesome.
going crazy.
I
like,
loved it. It's
we love
so
her way.
uniquely her, and it's something
you.
that we wanted to incorporate in the name as
Yeah.
well.
to
you
make
know?
it all make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also, I don't know if you guys peeped it, but we did it in
At the last
finale,
performance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did the
we
finale.
had
I had it like
Yeah.
here, and Nunu had it
Like right there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we just
And
we
she
love
did it on us. It was
Yeah,
a cute
she
little
did it on
moment.
us.
So it's official.
Yeah. And let me tell y'all, listen, both cameras. Yeah. You think that it takes her like forever to do
No.
this. She does it so fast, like
2 minutes.
under
Give her,
two.
like, 2
She's like,
minutes.
shoo, shoo, shoo,
Yeah, I just
shoo.
freehand
She'll
it.
be
Like
like,
she like I'm telling y'all.
she'll be like, okay, I gotta do my wave real quick, and then I'll stand there, and she'll be like, okay, done. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's crazy.
Like our first time actually watching her do it in the apartments when we were filming, we were like, oh, like it's probably gonna take her a little minute. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna chill, we're gonna do this. And then we started watching her, we're like,
damn.
It was quick. It was real quick.
she was done with it. We was like, okay,
Oh,
well, let's go.
Yeah. It was fun. I enjoy doing it. I mean, it's like a part of me now. I've
Yeah.
been doing it since literally, I want to say 2019, 2020, and literally have
Wow.
done it every day since. So
And you're
it's
staying
like-
true to yourself. That's what's
yeah, well,
important.
and I had done all these other reality shows, and the last one I had done, they literally asked me to take it off to move forward.
This is a sign.
And I was like, absolutely not. Thank
Yeah.
you for your time.
Wow.
So then when they told me about this, and they were like, you can go in blind, and you don't have to take it off unless you know somebody else has a problem with it. I was like, I don't care if they do. I will walk
Wow.
out again.
Yeah.
So went in and did it, and luckily they were super receptive to it, and they were willing to incorporate it into like the name of the group, so
Yeah.
that way it didn't look so much like an outlier,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
I could keep my identity.
That's cool.
And it worked out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know, as far as music, it's been a year since the show happened,
Yes.
or since you guys shot the show, and
Mm-hmm.
you guys have been in the studio. I see.
We've
I
been
see-
cooking.
I see.
been
I see a lot of Tommy Brown and a lot of Seven in there.
Yeah.
So you know, what has
They're
that
the
been like? Are
best.
you guys like purpose or actively working with them on music, a body of work, like a single?
There's a couple records, maybe a couple videos.
Ooh.
We have a lot of things stored right
All
now.
right.
Yeah.
And getting everything ready to roll out. So we're excited. There's a lot of great things coming for
Lots of
Frequency.
great
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great.
Just be patient. It's coming.
I'm trying.
It's like our baby.
I'm trying.
It's like our baby. We're just putting the final
Yeah.
touches on it.
Yeah. We're just taking care.
We're
of
not
it.
in a
We want
rush
it to be.
either, though.
Yeah,
like
no.
we're working.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
a lot of shit that we doing.
Yeah.
We not just
But also,
recording
we've been working.
But that-
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
the
that's the
whole
beauty
year.
of it, though.
So
Yeah.
so we're when it's time,
I
she'll
saw
drop.
a comment. Somebody was like, y'all had a year. Where's
I know,
the
that's
single?
what I'm
Where's it at?
saying. That's
And we were
exactly what I'm
we
saying.
get it. We know. But also, like,
worry about
everybody also had releases, too. And we want to make sure that, like, we can really
Yeah.
give our stuff the moment that it deserves. So.
Yeah.
And let
We're
them have their
plotting.
moment as
Yeah,
well.
of
Let them do
course.
their thing.
Absolutely.
But it's coming, y'all. I promise it's
All
coming.
right.
It's coming, yeah.
How would you say that the two of them have been like pushing you or helping you in the studio to kind of be better every time that you guys are back in the recording?
First of all, Tommy is so funny.
He is.
The funniest human being.
He says stuff and
He's
you
so
just
silly.
go,
What?
what? But that times with like Seven's like warmth and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
cool and calm, like both of their energies balance out so well. And then you throw the chaos of the three of us in there. It's just, it's literally a party. Like every time we're
Yeah.
there, we're eating cookies, we're laughing, we're cutting
Yeah.
vocals, we're doing all the things.
Chilling.
But we're also learning at the same time.
Yes.
Like, obviously, we all have our different experience when it comes to like recording and recording vocals, vocal
Yeah.
production, and seeing how their creative brains work and learning from that is really, really dope experience. And it's great for us to experience.
It's
and
also
learn.
really cool. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. It's also really cool because we'll like put something out there and they'll be like, oh yeah, let's try it. Like everybody's really creative, but everybody's also very open to like new,
Collaborative.
to
Yeah.
like new ideas.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
Yeah. I love Seven. I
She's
love
so
Seven.
dope.
I
so
love
nice.
Seven. I love Seven. Tommy too, but I love Seven. That's my
That's
girl.
y'all water signs.
Yeah, I love Seven.
Yeah.
I do.
Pisces, Cancer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The first time I saw you guys, I think it was a TikTok.
Yes.
That you guys were in there and you were at Tommy's studio, and I was like, all right, are they actually working or is this like a cross promotion
Oh,
thing?
no,
And then you guys kept posting. I was like, yes, they're actually working.
It's coming. I promise.
That's
Everything.
another
And when I
comment
tell
I've seen.
y'all-
They're like, so are y'all working or you're just gonna make content? Y'all, we're not in the studio for no reason.
I'm not gonna lie. The content was made after the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gives
I mean,
everybody
I'm
some
sure.
context.
I'm sure that was the
Yeah.
case.
Hint,
But,
hint.
Yeah.
but what I meant was like, are you guys actually working together?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was like,
Yes.
I hope it's not like a cross promotion thing. Because
Yeah.
I would
Oh, no.
love that collaboration
we've
to
been in
happen.
it.
Yeah,
In
good.
it.
I'm talking about, like, we've been in it. And it's so dope. I can't wait for everybody to see what we've really been up to and to finally hear the music. Because, listen, it's so tea, y'all.
Yeah.
It's so tea. It's definitely going to be, even though y'all have been waiting, it's going to be worth it, for real. 'Cause it's
I'm
dope.
excited.
We're really proud of it.
I'm excited. And the fact that the three of you are just powerhouses. You guys have like so many secrets, not secrets, but like just you have so many
Different
capabilities.
tools.
Yeah, different tools,
Yeah.
different capabilities that you're able to do. And so I'm curious, like how have you guys been talking about that and how you're going to use it? And Wennely, ¿vas a hacer canciones en español? ¿Vas a cantar en español?
I've been telling them about it. I'm like, let's do some songs in Spanish. I've been teaching them Spanish.
There you
they
go.
already know. They're a little bit bilingual up in there too.
Yeah, Winnie's been teaching me all of the
I'ma
good
be
stuff and all of the
speaking
bad.
four languages out here
I
real soon.
swear.
It's the best.
No, but they are open to it. I'm so up for it to do it. If they're open to it,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
knows? We might put a Latin record out there.
There you go.
but-
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe do a new version of
We
Diablita.
love when she speaks Spanish,
Ooh,
y'all.
I was supposed to go to his concert, but the tickets sold out. Así que Bad Bunny, hit me up. Please.
Call her, she loves you. And Karol G, too. She loves you.
Yeah, I love Karol G.
Y'all listen,
Yeah.
we love when Winnie sings
Yeah.
in Spanish. Y'all, it's like syrup on pancakes.
Oh, man.
Like, it's so tea. It's so tea. We love when she sings in Spanish. Do y'all remember the first time we heard her sing in Spanish?
I
At my
remember,
house.
yeah.
No,
In the
park.
kitchen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen, y'all, when we were filming, Winnie was just in her own, we were all like in our own world, like just together doing stuff. And Winnie was doing something and she started playing this song. And I think me and Bree, we were
literally went-
cleaning. We were cleaning up, but we were doing something, washing dishes, doing something. And she started singing. And me and Bree was like,
It was
we
a
just
sad
stopped.
song too. I don't know what happened
Man.
We
that
just
day.
stopped what we were doing. I just put the dish down, and Bree was like, we just stared at each other, and we just watched her sing.
I
She didn't even know that
verbatim,
we
I was
were
like, no,
watching
please
her.
never sing in English again.
Like,
Like everything in
don't-
Spanish.
like,
from here on
what?
out, please.
Like we were stuck.
It was
like we were
magical.
frozen.
I just
That's
needed
funny.
a peaceful song for that night, and I was just in like a.
She was in
They
it.
started playing Selena Quintanilla, so I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's a good.
You gotta
that's
get
my
in the
girl.
moment. Yeah.
Love that woman. So I was like, let me just sing a song real quick because I haven't done some Spanish in a while. So I did Ya me enteré de Rake, and that was the song that
I love Rake.
Oh, me too. So that's what I started singing. They like, I don't know what I was doing, but I remember like I finished and I turned around and they were like dead ass just staring at me. I'm like,
we was like,
hi, what did I do?
she was literally in her own world.
I was just in my
Facing
own
this way,
bubble.
We were behind her, so we're literally like, oh my god, like we were in shock. Like obviously we knew she could sing.
Yeah.
But you know, to hear her sing in Spanish
different.
as well, like
Yeah.
that's her sharing her culture with us. So we were
Yeah.
just like,
That is one
Dang.
thing too, is that I just love how they're so. I'm loud when it comes to being Dominican. I love sharing that. I love sharing the fact that I'm Latina. So the fact that they're so loud with me, it just makes me feel really nice. Like,
Yeah.
she speaks Spanish and she sings in Spanish and she can do that and she can do this. So it just feels really
Literally,
nice.
speaking of Tommy and Seven, we were in the studio and we were writing, and literally, I was like, "Girl, stop!" And she's like, "What?" I was like, "How do you say that in Spanish?"
yep.
And she just said the line in Spanish,
We're
and I was like,
learning.
"Bet,
Do
get in the
that.
booth."
Go say that.
Go.
Go say
I
that.
was like, are
right
you
now.
sure? They're like,
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Say it just
Oh,
like
wow.
how you said
Exactly.
Yeah.
it. And Winnie teaches us Spanish.
Good.
I've been
Teaches
learning.
you bad Spanish.
Wait.
I know good Spanish and bad.
Okay. Guys, she asked me to teach her some. Yeah, but no,
You both are bad.
Cheese.
I was
They're
teaching her how to
bad.
say some
Let
bad
me
words
tell y'all
in
something.
Spanish. You need to know
She
it.
asked, to be fair.
I
She
did.
asked.
I did.
So she asked.
But you endorsed.
I did because
She
I
does
love.
it.
I don't.
Cause she
I'm not gonna
loves
say
me.
I love
so
to
she
say
taught
it,
me.
Nunu's
I
out
can't
here
wait.
saying all
I'ma
types of
chew
things.
y'all up. I already chew y'all up in English. Maybe when I get to figuring it out in Spanish,
done.
y'all not gonna be able to.
I think the challenge should be a rap verse in Spanish.
Ooh.
And then you can totally knock that one out.
Girl, let's do it.
We go to the store later on.
Yeah, I think that would be sick.
You might have just sparked something.
There you go.
Uh-oh, we-
There you go.
Get there.
No.
No, because we already know where she's going with that.
No.
No.
Y'all,
I ain't gonna
whatever
say
she
it.
says in interviews or in public.
my
I
goodness.
did not teach her that.
Oh my
Yes, she
goodness.
did. Yes, she did. She taught me.
That's awesome.
And
Now,
she teaches me how to roll my R's.
ooh.
Winnie.
Next interview will be in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna run it.
She'll be prepared.
She's ready.
I got
She's
you.
ready.
Yes, para ti.
Para ti.
Español un poquito. I said that right?
Yeah.
Spanish a little.
Yeah.
Is what you
Just
said.
just mix them up a little bit.
Oh wait, hablar Spanish. No, hold on. Y tú, no. Yo hablar.
Yo
Hablo.
Hablo español un poquito.
There you go.
I said it right.
Yeah.
They know what I'm trying.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. Well, I guess it's time to wrap it up. On our last interview, I asked a question that we couldn't finish.
Yes.
So I'm excited to hear it now. So during this whole experience, and I guess now that you've been in the studio on and off with these producers, like what have you learned about yourselves that you weren't aware of or you didn't think you could do prior to entering the show?
I would say with Seven specifically. Seven had a conversation with me and kind of pulled me to the side, and she was like, your voice is very unique. She was like, but it's so beautiful, like it's really pretty. And granted, I felt like that, and I thought the same way, but she was like, sometimes she was like, you know, you may feel like, you know, like you may be doing a little less, or you maybe not doing enough, because my voice is like really, really soft and airy in a way. I can belt when I need to when I'm up there, but I'm still learning, you know, how to use my vocal instrument in the best way possible. And she just gave me a lot of advice that really did help with like, be like, okay, thank you, you know.
I think mine would have to be kind of similar to what Nunu said. I've gotten a lot of compliments that I've never not paid attention to, but sometimes you're so focused in getting everything perfect and doing things the right way that you kind of just miss out on all of the good things that are said to you. Like, I've gotten compliments on my tone, and I love that compliment just because I've never really paid attention to it. You know, I sing every day, so it's kind of like I've just become accustomed to hearing my own voice.
Right.
So like everybody keeps saying, oh my God, I love your tone. And also I've learned a lot from them range. Like I usually go really low, but like Bree's taught me how to go even lower. Nunu has taught me how to go into my higher range. So it's like they've helped me a lot in finding my voice more than I knew was there.
I think the thing that's been exciting, especially like being in the rooms and different things, I love vocal production.
I was just finna say that.
And
Bree is
they've
tea.
been letting me produce
Yes.
us
Ooh.
vocally.
Yes.
And doing that for a group and not myself is such a different experience because obviously I know my voice.
Yeah.
And I know all the the colors and the tones and the different inflections and things that I can do, but
All the
getting to
frequencies.
paint now with two other
And the thing is, she knows our voices. Like, she
does.
knows exactly. She'll be like, you know what, Nunu, you go say that line. Winnie, this
Try
is
it
the
like
line for you.
this.
Try it like that.
Or
Try it
wait,
she's
write the
switch.
sound.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, no, I
Like,
think this
she's
would be better.
dope.
And it's
Dang.
just,
She's
it's been
so
really
good.
fun to learn about, and even like seeing, you know, the other producers and people that we've worked with being really receptive to it.
Yeah.
And also being like, what do you hear?
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm like, oh, cute. This is exciting because I
Yeah.
really do enjoy it, and it's
That's
a lot of fun for me. So getting to like kind of paint with their voices,
Yeah.
and much like I paint on my face, is
Yeah.
very exciting for me.
Yeah.
Like it's been great, and we've been learning a lot more about like, you know, our own capabilities through doing that, which is just amazing.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Well, I'm excited to see how you guys evolve. I'm excited for music. I'm being as patient as possible,
Yes. It's coming, y'all. It's coming.
but I'm glad that you're taking your time with it. It's important, especially the debut single. You want it to be extra special.
Yes,
So
definitely.
thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys, please be
Thank
sure
you
to
for
check out
having
3QUENCY
me.
and hopefully new music soon. And thanks for watching on Front Row Live.
Thank you guys so much.
Hey.